What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. Things have been absolutely dead silent in the Cobra Kai community with hardly any updates on the WGA strike. That is until today, where we got some really unfortunate news, probably the last thing that us as Cobra Kai fans want to hear, especially when it comes to the updates on Season 6's writing process and upcoming filming. As a report just came from Deadline.com saying some really brutal and just overall negative things on the whole situation, which really has me disgusted. I'll put the whole snippet from the article up on the screen, but I'll just kind of paraphrase a little bit from what it had to say. Because they've received positive feedback from Wall Street ever since the strike began on May 2nd, the big production companies like Netflix, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Amazon, Warner Bros., all of those big production companies that are against the strike, they've become determined to break the WGA, as one executive put it. Now you may be asking, how exactly do these companies plan to break the WGA? Well, they unfortunately touched upon that as well, and it is not good news at all. And to do so, they predict that by October, most of the writers will be out of money after 5 months of picketing and no work. Their quote-unquote end game in all of this is to bank on this dragging out until these union members start losing their apartments and their houses. Now, these companies have acknowledged that this is a cold as ice approach, and that is quite the understatement, but they do admit that it is a cruel but necessary evil. Now, when I first saw this article, I truly didn't think it was real, but unfortunately it is. In the past, when the WGA has stood against these big production companies, they've usually gotten what they've wanted and come out on top. But it seemed these big production companies are not budging one bit, which is truly unfortunate. And what sickens me even more is that they've truly made it their mission that they're banking on these workers becoming homeless for this to finally stop. They're completely comfortable with their workers becoming homeless and just completely running out of money before they decide to pay them what they're rightfully owed, and just getting a fair wage in general. And how that relates to Cobra Kai Season 6 and an update on how that's all going, it's obvious that we're probably further away from Cobra Kai Season 6 than we've ever been. So unless decision is somehow come to fruition between now and October, I would expect this strike to last until October. But that was just a rough estimate. I would not be surprised at all if it went even longer than that. Perhaps far longer. Guys, it's never a bad day to be a Cobra Kai fan, but it's definitely a sad day to be a Cobra Kai fan. Because not only are we further away from a deal being made, this is just going to ramp up the tensions between these companies and the WGA as a whole. And now it's starting to look even more like we won't be getting Cobra Kai Season 6 till probably somewhere within 2025. And this may be a stretch, it could even go as long as not to release until 2026, but I won't go that far just yet. 2025 is definitely a lot more likely of a year for it to release, but there still is a whole lot more that has to be done before we can even start to begin to make an accurate judgment. But guys, that's going to do it for this update video on Cobra Kai Season 6 and just the whole WGA strike. I truly wish I was coming to you all with some much better news, but unfortunately, this is just all I have for you today. Guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you love all things Cobra Kai. I know I haven't been as active on this channel as I usually am, and that's mostly just because I've been taking a big break from the Cobra Kai fandom, and it has been pretty nice, but I do still miss all of you. If you guys are also big Spider-Man fans, I have started a new channel that I've been getting to post on more regularly. It's called Thwip First. I talk nothing but Spider-Man over there. It's a lot of fun. I've even started a podcast with my good buddy RJ. Definitely check it out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.